Nitya Karachiwala for the recitation of Holy Quran.
Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. خلق الإنسان من علق. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. اقرأ وربك الأكرم. صدق الله العلي العظيم.
Jazakallah for such a beautiful recitation. I will start with the acknowledgements. We honor and acknowledge Treaty 7 lands, which are the traditional territory of Siksika, Kainai, Sutina, Pekani, the Nakoda, and an important trading center for the Métis of Region 3 of Alberta. We recognize that we are treaty people and have a responsibility to understand our history, the spirit and intent of Treaty 7. And next, I will introduce our patron-in-chief for Takmil Calgary Fundraiser 2023. Mr. Mike Mazhar Sheikh is our patron-in-chief for tonight's event. His belief and commitment to education has created a legacy. He is our pride, our community asset, and was recently awarded highest civilian award, Order of Canada. We will be sharing a detailed introduction of Mike Sheikh in a while, but we want to extend our gratitude for always extending your support to the mission of Takmil. Next, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude and sincere appreciation to the event mega sponsor, Asim Naveen, a distinguished realtor and a great human being. Asim Navee's commitment to championing noble causes and advocating for education is commendable. Through the efforts of visionary individuals like him, we are able to transform the dreams of education into a tangible reality for deserving children. So a big round of applause for our even mega sponsor, Asim Navee. Next, I would also like to acknowledge the support of our media partners who helped us make this event possible. Red FM, Radio Sur Sangam, Vision Live Studio, and then Isral Ahmed Kasanasa from Jahan News Network. So thank you all for your support in reaching out, in marketing, making sure everyone gets the opportunity to know about this event. Also, I would like to mention that this event would not have been possible without the support and selfless dedication of our Calgary team, ambassadors. I would like to request all the Takmil team members, ambassadors and youth and volunteers to stand up. All the ambassadors are requested to stand up. So ladies and gentlemen, these are your champions and heroes who made this event possible tonight. So after the acknowledgements, I request all of you to please stand up in respect and honor for the national anthem of Canada and Pakistan. Mike Sheikh is here. So now it's time for a special celebration for an individual who has transformed countless lives through his community service. This is a moment of celebrating an individual who is our community pride and asset. To present this award, I would like to invite our very own Dr. Fiza Rafiq, board member of Takmil Canada, to join me on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum everyone. Thank you for coming tonight for a cause that really touches our heart, Takmil. And it's an honor and privilege for me to be here today to discuss and share a small portion about the life of my Sheikh. What to leave behind is not engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the life of others. All of us live life for ourselves and family, but very few get the chance to dedicate their life to change others. Mr. Mike Sheikh is one of those individuals who has planted the seeds for a brighter future, our children and youth, a future where they can nurture and unleash their potentials. I had the honor to work with Mike Sheikh through the platform of CMPJ, and what a humble person he is, mashallah. Originally from Karachi, Mr. Mike Sheikh moved to Calgary, Alberta, Canada in 1973. Upon settling in Calgary, he received his Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of Calgary and continued his education and became a chartered accountant in 1980 and started his own practice. Mr. Mike Sheikh is director of various private, public, and not-for-profit organizations. He and his wife, Mrs. Minda, are caring, loyal, and generous of spirit and believe in giving back to the community. Most of his work and philanthropic activities are focused on education. He has done significant financial contributions towards educational institutions. He is the board member of Education Matters, Calgary's Public Education Trust. In 2015, Sheikhs announced a $1 million gift to Calgary Public Library. I'm sure many of us have gone there. And this established the Sheikh family Welcome Calgary at the new Central Library. He's also chair of Bird Literacy Foundation. In 2022, he launched Bird Literacy Task Force in New York in United Nations. Currently, he is the chair of Bow Valley fundraising campaign that was targeted to raise $35 million, and he has already raised $26.5 million just recently. He has always supported the mission of Takmil, and I was listening to his interview that was given to Ghulam Mustafa Bhai last night on Vision Live Studio, and I texted Zainab right away that Zainab, my Sheikh was so humble that he just, took your name with so much respect that you guys know Zainab Khan is from Calgary and she has initiated a project, Takmil, and I strongly support this project. So thank you so much, my Sheikh. Thank you for joining the mission of Takmil. And he has also recently been awarded one of the highest civilian award, Order of Canada. So this is the legacy that will live forever and continue changing lives. To present this Lifetime Achievement Award, I will request our youth volunteers to join us on the stage as they are tomorrow our future. I will request all of you, all the volunteers, to please come here on the stage, and I will request Mr. Mike Sheikh to please join us on the stage with a big round of applause from all the audience. Thank you. will request my Sheikh to share his thoughts with us after this. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Would like you, if you can share a few words with us. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Fiza, for such a kind introduction. I am actually quite humbled with this recognition. I must say that when you enjoy doing what you do and get this kind of recognition is an icing on the cake. So I'm quite grateful. Zainab and Takmil, particularly, does a fantastic job tutoring children in Pakistan, in places where education is most probably not there or very rare. So I think, and I should say, I firmly believe that it is a fantastic cause. And Zainab and your team, thank you for doing all the work you do. That's correct, thank you. I have mentioned before, and I wouldn't mind repeating it again, that education is our pathway. Education is our pathway to a brighter future. So I promote education any single day. So I would like to tell you one more thing, which I just spoke for this cause. And I'm going to read this one. It's a very important lesson I'm bringing up here. And that is, there is no other sector. Remember, there is no other sector or an effort that is more responsible for shaping an entire generation than education. So education is the effort which can change the generation or nation. So I am going to ask you all today to join me changing the nation. We can change the nation by contributing to Takmil. Thank you very much.
After this, there's one more. Now.
Thank you very much, my Sheikh, for your kind words. And I remember in 2021 when we were sharing and presenting Takmil for the first time. That was the beginning of Takmil, and I was presenting it. It was a very small gathering of few people, and I also recognized those people who took those first steps with us and are still with us, who strengthened our mission. And Mike was one of those people who came up to me and said, Zainab, what you are doing, keep doing it, and people will become part of this mission. And today, alhamdulillah, this is the evidence, and this is the impact of those small, humble beginnings that we took. And the most difficult and challenging time of our journey is the beginning of those, and those who support you, encourage you at that time are truly those people who value you, and those partners are valued. In 2021, when Takmil was just starting its story in Canada, the leadership of MD International joined hands with us. They took those pioneering steps for extending support and raising funds for the mission of educating out-of-school children, and raised around $27,000. The support they extended has empowered 120 children's lives in 4 villages across Pakistan. Because of the support that MD International extended just 1 year ago, these 120 children were out of school. They never saw a school. They never held a pencil in their hand, never held a book. And today, alhamdulillah, in December, they are completing their primary education and taking a transition to higher grades, grade 6 and 7. So a big round of applause to MD International. To present this award, I would like to invite Asim Naveed, mega sponsor of this event. to join me on the stage to present the award, and I'll request the leadership of MD International to join us on stage, please. Dr. Abdul Rahman, you have to join us on stage. Dr. Fiza, Dr. Zahid, Dr. Mehwish, Zishan Bhai, all of you are agents of change. Dr. Naveen, please do join us on stage. A big round of applause for agents of change. Thank you. So now it's time for a special performance, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for this amazing group of children. Let's welcome Calgary Azari Stars. The group is led by Fatima, and Fatima will be sharing a bit about their performance while the performers and these beautifully costumed children, they set up their stage here. So Fatima, can you join me on stage?
Good evening, salam alaikum. We are here as Azari Calgary Stars Youth and Kids Group. Our group has been functioning for about 10 years. We have been proudly representing Azerbaijani culture in Calgary and beyond. We've been participating in numerous festivals in Canada and outside. So we're happy to be here today. Thank you for having us. And we're proudly presenting our culture today to you. And we hope you enjoy the show. Thank you very much.
We need you.
What did we talk about? They need your music. They need your music. Make sure that you don't have a Gabal, get out. Out, everybody out. You know, put it
stars, they truly lit up this evening like stars. Their performance, their dedication. So once again, a big round of applause for these beautiful, beautiful girls and boys who perform. So now I will share with you the story of Takmil. And as Dr. Fiza says that I can talk for hours about this topic, as I like to share the stories of these millions of out-of-school children. All of you who are sitting here, all of you amazing people, you have so many accomplishments. We have people like Mike Sheikh, Dr. Abdul Rahman, Dr. Naveed Said, and all of you have your accomplishments. You have come so far in your life. But imagine for one moment, if a single day of your life is deleted, it does not exist, and you did not make choice. And that is the day when someone, your parents, held your hand and gave you that first day at school. If that did not happen in your life, where would you be today as of this moment? Just imagine if that day is deleted from your life. So, unfortunately, in Pakistan, the reality is that there are 22.8 million out-of-school children, and these are just the official reports of 2021. In fact, the unofficial reports tell us that there are more than now 30 million children. And we are ranking first in the world with highest rank of out-of-school children. Imagine for a moment a country, our Pakistan, with 50% of children unable to get access to education and schools. This is the education crisis that we have to fight. And to understand this crisis, there is a clear-cut segmentation of where these children are. So if you focus on these slides, you will understand there is a demarcation, and there are 15.4 million. 77% of these children are in remote areas, in small villages where there is no access to schools. In urban areas like Islamabad, like Karachi, like Faisalabad, the reasons are different. The schools do exist, but because of child labor, because of other barriers, these children cannot get access to education. So out of the whole picture of out-of-school children, where does Takmil fit in? The target audience of Takmil is out-of-school children who have never been to school in life. They have never had a chance to hold a pencil or hold a book in life. These are multi-age out-of-school children, 5 to 16 years of age, in villages where there is no school in a radius of 5 kilometers. And these are the areas where there is no basic infrastructure, no internet, no electricity at all. So how do we address this problem? How do we solve it? The solution of Takmil is unique and non-traditional. If you take a look at the screen, there are three main components of this non-traditional approach. We are not going to these villages and building schools because that's not technically possible to address these 30 children who are multi-age and have never been to school in life. The first approach is an accelerated curriculum, and this accelerated curriculum has been designed by the Takmil team, and this curriculum provides 5 years education in 1 year. Because a child who is 12 years of age, he has already missed their school bus at that right time. They need something that can get them on that bus and get them mainstream into formal education in a short period of time. The second aspect is we understand that in these villages there are no subject specialists or trained teachers. So we set up a standard curriculum. Every single day, these children are getting education through video lessons aligned with the curriculum. And they are watching the same videos of the same standard your kids are watching in the schools. And then where there is no electricity, these schools are powered by solar panels, and we provide them with tablets to conduct digital assessment. Third and most important component is the community infrastructure. As I mentioned earlier, that in none of these villages we go and build brick and mortar schools. No, that's not possible, and that's not what we are doing. So we are making use of the community infrastructure. In some places, these schools are place or a mosque, but that's the ownership of community. So these are the three main components of Takmil. So this is the achievement that I want to share, that in 2018, we started with this idea of one-year curriculum for out-of-school children. At that time, it was questioned, of course. How is it possible that you are going to provide 5-year education in 1 year, right? But Alhamdulillah, in 2022, we set up on a next mission to revise this curriculum and revise it and align with single national curriculum. During this time, we collaborated with Japan International Cooperation Agency, and now this curriculum will be relaunched, approved by the National Curriculum Council of Pakistan, and will be used by all the other non-profits across Pakistan. So what we started, what we initiated is going to empower all of these non-profits who are going to provide education to out-of-school children. So the current footprint of Takmil, as you can see on your screens, is across Pakistan in 5 provinces. 2,000 children are enrolled in these 70 non-formal schools, and these 2,000 children have completed primary literacy and would be taking a transition to grade 6 and 7. And previous batches, 300 plus children have mainstreamed into formal schools, into government and private schools. So the question is that if a child completes journey in Takmil, would they be able to continue in government schools and private schools? Yes, that is possible. We have a certification process that approves them and accredits them. Next, what you can see here are all the chapters of Takmil. So what we are doing here in Calgary is not just in Calgary. The journey of Takmil started in 2017 from Louisville, Kentucky. Dr. Shahid Qamar, the founder of Takmil, he started this initiative, and later on, I was just a fresh graduate when I joined back in Pakistan in 2018. But Alhamdulillah, now it's a movement across North America, and 8 chapters are on board, more are coming on board for a vision of educated Pakistan. I was really excited for this slide because this is the ownership of Takmil Calgary. This is the impact of Takmil Canada 2022. Takmil Canada is a registered non-profit under CRA, so all the donations to Takmil Canada are tax deductible. And in 2022, we raised around $80,000. And what is the impact of that donation, that support? Just 1 year ago, these 600 out-of-school children, they never had the chance to read or write. They never held a pencil in their life. So the support that you extended empowered these children, and today these children have completed primary literacy, grade 5 education, and they will be taking a transition to grade 6 and 7. These schools are 20 non-formal schools, as you can see on the screens in all of these districts, and there are 20 teachers across 5 provinces. Next, the slide will show you the 2 aspects of finances. Standing here in front of you, making this case of Takmil and asking for donation, we are accountable for every single penny, every single dollar that we raise. So the first section that you see is a screenshot from the T30 tests that are submitted to CRA, and you can search it up on CRA and look at all the finances what we have done. The second aspect is the question that I get: what happens to the funds once they are raised? What happens to them in Pakistan? And this is where you can go onto this website, takmil.org. Just go to the tab financials, and all of the financial statements of the Takmil Foundation in Pakistan are over there. We have to make sure that we are accountable for every single dollar. That is an amana from your side, and we have to make sure we deliver it in the best form to these children. So you can see on your screens Sakiba, Sadia, Jahangir, Afridi, all of these children. The reason I'm specifically and particularly sharing this slide is that just 1 year ago, these children were again out of school. Both of these schools are supported by Calgary chapter. So not just the fact that they completed primary literacy, but something more has happened. In just 1 year, they did learn to read and write, but they stepped out of their village. are from Peshawar, they travel all the way to Lahore to participate in one of the biggest science competitions, Science Mela in Lahore. And this is where they are presenting neuroscience concepts like synapses and neurons and teaching the children of private and government schools and university students how brain works. This is the impact, not just about reading and writing, this is the impact in just 1 year, and all of you made this possible. So a big round of applause for making stories like these possible. So cost per child, so for one child for 1 year is 130 Canadian dollars, and that 130 Canadian dollars provides the child with books, stationery items, assessments, teacher part-time salary, and digital technology including mini projectors, solar panels, and tablets. I will again mention, it's a disclaimer once again, that none of these donations are directed towards brick and mortar buildings or investment. All of these schools are operated in community-based facilities. So every school, the minimum number of children in one unit is 25 children, and the cost is $3,250. All donations are tax deductible, and all donations are zakat eligible as well. So the minimum goal of the Takmil Calgary chapter for tonight is to make sure these 600 children, the hands that we help, continue their learning journey. They take a transition to grade 6 and grade 7, making sure that their dreams are fulfilled, and if possible, we raise support for more children. We have 600, but wouldn't it be good to make more dreams of education possible? So the goal of Takmil 2024, the goal of Takmil North America, that means all the chapters, is to educate and provide education to 6,000 out-of-school children. All the chapters are on board for this goal that we will make possible next year. The 5 years vision of Takmil is to provide education to 100,000 out-of-school children in Pakistan, and the vision 2047, and that's when we will be celebrating 100th Independence Day of Pakistan. We have to make sure that we play our role in building a Pakistan with zero out-of-school children, and we need you to make this vision possible. So now I will share with you the stories of these children. I have tried my best to make that case. Whenever I stand in front of all of you, so not as an individual Zainab Khan, but making sure that the message of all of these millions of children is conveyed in its best form. They're not here, but we are the voices of these children. These children are unseen and unheard souls. So I will share with you what stories have been made possible through support and impact.
तिरंगा अक्का के जिला खैबर पख्तूनख्वा के मैदानी और पहाड़ी इलाकों पर मुश्तमिल एक ऐसा गांव है जो अफगानिस्तान से चंद घंटों के फासले पर है। ये वो इलाका है जिसने मुश्किल से मुश्किल हालात देखे हैं। 2017 में यहाँ फौजी ऑपरेशन के बाद सिर्फ मलबे के ढेर थे। ये वो वक्त था जब लोग अपने गांव वापस हिजरत कर रहे थे, तो उस वक्त यहाँ के सेहत, तालीम और आमदोरफ्त के निज़ाम मुकम्मल तौर पर ख़त्म हो चुके थे। इसी तरह यहाँ के स्कूल मुकम्मल तौर पर तबाह हो चुके थे और उनकी दीवारें यहाँ की मुश्किलात की दास्तानें सुनाती थी। यहाँ के बच्चों के पास तालीम का कोई जरिया नहीं था। उस वक्त तकमील ने यहाँ अपना स्कूल शहीद हयातुल्लाह 55 बच्चों के साथ शुरू किया। ये स्कूल गांव की एक बैठक में चलाया जाता था और मुख्तलिफ उम्र के बच्चों को जदीद निसाब और टेक्नोलॉजी की मदद से पढ़ाया जाता था।
हमारे इलाके में स्कूल का आना एक नेमत से कम नहीं था। स्कूल में हम 2 टीचर्स हैं, हमें सारा कुछ प्रोवाइड करता है, जैसे कि बच्चों की स्टेशनरी, स्कूल बैग्स या स्कूल बुक्स। इसके अलावा स्कूल के लिए जो सोलर सिस्टम है वो सारा कुछ मिल प्रोवाइड करता है।
इन बच्चों ने अपना सफर बुनियादी तालीम से शुरू किया और 3 साल के अरसा ग्रेड 8 तक की तालीम मुकम्मल की और अब गांव के ही स्कूल में बेहतर की तालीम हासिल कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि अब इस इलाके के स्कूलों का निज़ाम बहाल हो चुका है। अब ये बच्चे तकमील के स्कूल में डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी के जरिए से कंप्यूटर की तालीम और हुनर सीख रहे हैं, ताकि ये बच्चे अपने आप की और घर वालों की मुआशी तौर पर मदद कर सकें। इस गांव में और ज़िला खैबर के इलाके में बच्चियों की तालीम के हुसूल में बहुत सारी मुश्किलात दरपेश हैं और ये बच्चियां स्कूल तालीम हासिल करने नहीं जा पाती। 2021 में गांव वालों के साथ मिलकर बच्चियों के लिए एक अलग स्कूल बनाया, जहां पर 60 बच्चियां इस गांव की तारीख में पहली बार तालीम हासिल कर रही हैं और उनको ख़वातीन असातिज़ा ही पढ़ा रही हैं। इस गांव में बच्चों की तालीम के लिए पहली बार रास्ता बनाया है। अब इस गांव के हालात बेहतर हो चुके हैं, लेकिन इससे पहले के मुश्किल तरीन हालात में भी इन बच्चों का तालीमी सफर नहीं हुआ और आज वो अपनी जिंदगी में आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। इसी तरह पाकिस्तान के 70 से ज़ायद देहातों में तकमील के बायस 2500 से ज़ायद बच्चों को तालीम हासिल करने का मौका मिल रहा है।
मैं कलंगा अकाटेन गाँव से हूँ। मैं जब क्लास 10 में तालीम हासिल कर रहा था तो मेरे वालिद ने मुझे दीनी तालीम हासिल करने के लिए मदरसे भेज दिया, जहाँ मैंने 4 साल गुजारी और कुरान मजीद को हिफ्ज़ किया। जब मदरसे से वापस आया तो हमारे गांव के हालात काफ़ी ख़राब थे और मैंने अपने गांव में रिक्शा चलाना शुरू किया और खेतीबाड़ी करता था ताकि घर वालों की मदद कर सकूं। तो मैंने तकमील स्कूल जाना शुरू किया और बुनियादी तालीम मदद की तालीम तकमील स्कूल में मुकम्मल की और मदद की तालीम मुकम्मल करने के बाद गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में दाखिला लिया। मैं आला तालीम हासिल करने के लिए बाहर जाना चाहता हूँ। मैं और मेरे भाई तालीम हासिल करके अपने इलाके की अमन और खुशहाली के लिए काम करना चाहते हैं। शुक्रिया।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम सुनील कुमार है। मैं विलेज अब्दुल करम खास के में रहता हूँ। अबू एक लिफ्ट पे जो फसलों को पानी देते हैं तो अबू को सैलरी 7,000 रुपये मिलती है। तो एक दिन स्कूल खुला तो सारे बच्चे जाने लगे स्कूल में भी। यहाँ स्कूल आया तो यहाँ पढ़ा तो यहाँ एक टीम आई जो हमारे एग्ज़ाम लेने, सारे बच्चों ने एग्ज़ाम दिए, मैंने भी दिया। तो सारे बच्चों के साथ साथ मैं भी पास आउट हो गया। मैं स्कूल गया तो गवर्नमेंट हाई स्कूल में एडमिशन लिया। मेरा एक छोटा सा ख्वाब है कि मैं एक ऑफिसर बनूं। मेरे वालिद ने इस हालत में मुझे बूढ़े होकर पढ़ा है कि कल मैं उनकी खिदमत कर सकूं।
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मेरा नाम ज़ारा है, मेरी उम्र 13 साल है। मेरा ताल्लुक गाँव से है जो जिला मुजफ्फरगढ़ पंजाब में वाक़ है। हम 6 बहन भाई हैं और मैं सबसे बड़ी हूँ। मेरे अब्बू देख नहीं सकते, आंखों से मोहताज है। हमारे गाँव में कोई स्कूल नहीं था, मुझे पढ़ने का बहुत शौक था तो अब्बू ने किसी से बात की और मुझे शहर भेज दिया, जहाँ मैं उनके घर काम करती। जब कई माह बाद मैं घर वापस आई तो मैंने देखा गाँव के लड़के लड़कियाँ बैग उठाए स्कूल जा रहे हैं। जब मैंने उनसे पूछा तो उन्होंने बताया कि यहाँ का स्कूल ओपन हुआ है जो हमें फ्री में पढ़ाते हैं। अपने अब्बू को बताया, उन्होंने तकमील स्कूल टीचर से बात की और मुझे स्कूल में दाखिल करवा दिया। अब मैंने 1 साल में ग्रेड 5 मुकम्मल कर लिया है। मेरा ख्वाब है कि मैं बड़ी होकर आला तालीम हासिल करके अपने अब्बू की आंखों की रोशनी बनूं और गाँव वालों के लिए कुछ कर सकूं।
लेकिन ये सफर जारी है जब तक हमारे मुल्क पाकिस्तान के करोड़ों बच्चे जो तालीम से महरूम हैं उन तक तालीम की रसाई मुमकिन ना हो जाए।
After this, I don't have any words. मेरे ख्याल है कि इन बच्चों की स्टोरी सुनकर आपको खुद अंदाज़ा हो गया कि किन हालात में वो बच्चे तालीम हासिल कर रहे हैं और आपकी सपोर्ट से किस तरह चेंज आ रहा है। I'll request a very dear friend of mine जो हमेशा मेरा बहुत हौसला है and she stands with me for this mission. Last year she was here and then we raised support for the out of school children. I would like to invite Kohavar to join me on the stage so we can make these dreams a reality for these children.
Thank you so much, Zainab. Before I start the fundraising portion, Michael, can you come up here for a second and we can get this photo op done? The kids that are waiting for the photo with you? I think they're waiting to take the photo with you. So can you come on up? The scheme, like they've been waiting for some time, so we'll get this quick photo op done. And then I'm gonna do the easy part of this, right? We call it the easy part. Come on up, girls. Dr. Naveen, please come on up. I see them pointing you up. All right, we're gonna make this relatively quick. Thank you so much. All right, so I did this same fundraiser last year and I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I wasn't able to see anybody. It comes with age. According to Dr. Abdurrahman, you're a youth until you're 35, so I'm still considered a youth. Thank you for creating that definition. I use it to my advantage on a regular basis. Let's talk about the city of Calgary, alhamdulillah, and let's talk about the Pakistani community in the city of Calgary, and I'll tell you what I hear about those that are in Calgary. That the Pakistani community are those that are the most educated in the city of Calgary, because as Muslims we have been able to represent that really well, and we promote education as well. So I want to, or even if you're Pakistani, if you're not Pakistani, if you've got an education, I think you should give yourself a round of applause for the positive impact that you've had on those that are from Pakistan as well too. So everybody loves to get a round of applause for all of you being here today. I think every single step that you took to come to this, you know that today is really about giving back. And there's a person in the audience today who I'd love to quote, and he believes in three things. He believes in learn, earn, and return. And if you know him, you know that's Mike Sheikh. He believes in learn, earn, and return. Every single person in here has had the opportunity to learn. Majority of you, if you're not, you've had the opportunity to earn. And right now is the opportunity to return. That plays two parts in today. The part that we'll do here, and the part that we will do, that the kids will do, because then they will learn, they will earn, and then they will return. That is what we need to do here today. And I want to thank you, Michael, for creating that concept. And I know you got it from your father as well too, but it has been something that has stuck with me since you said it. So I think also, I'm going to make the ask shortly, and I'm going to, fundraisers, sometimes I come to them, they go on for 2 hours. I don't like to do that. You know you're here to give. I'm going to ask you to give. We're going to make it quick. Is that we live in a place where we often focus about upgrading our lives. There's a new iPhone, we get it. There's a new car, if we can afford it, we often get it. Things that we do, we upgrade our life. And alhamdulillah, we have been blessed, and that is our test ultimately. Now, how do we upgrade our ummah and those that are counting on us? Because we were given this privilege, we were given these blessings, and they weren't just given blessings like, I'm going to bless you, you're going to get all this stuff, and don't worry about it afterwards. But it's your test. This is ultimately your test. The test is that what you have been given, what you choose to do with it. What we choose to do here today will be the decision of how we do well on this test. Now I'll take you back to 2014. I was at Escalations downtown Calgary, and a bunch of young kids, they said, we're going to come together. It was a bunch of Mosaic kids. Those who know Mosaic, started by Dr. Abdurrahman. It was a youth-run organization. They said, you know what? Let's do something more tangible. Let's hold a fundraiser. How can we do it? Called all the aunties, uncles, please, Hamikana, please, we need food to serve people so that we can hold this fundraiser. There was one individual there at that fundraiser. He's very close to my heart, he always will be. He comes to me, he says, how much should I donate? I'm a kid. I said an absurd number. He's sitting in the audience here today, I won't name him. I said an absurd number. And later that night, we were opening up those checks, and that absurd number was on those checks. And what was he doing? What did he do by putting that number on that check? He motivated me to make sure that I continue to do this. And a lot of the times I'll thank my parents for what they've done for me, but what that individual that's sitting in this room today and his family, what they've done to make sure that we continue to give back in this community, it's something that you can't count on numbers. Is that they're motivating the next generation of youth. And I guarantee that that person will most likely give today, but there's going to be somebody else here in the audience today that's going to motivate that next generation of youth as well too. It could be all of us, inshallah. So I'm going to make the ask, and the volunteers are going to come around, and this is the part that I don't like to do in Calgary. It's easier to do it if nobody knows me, but everyone knows me, and sometimes Mama will get there, we just go out there and ask. But I'm not asking for myself. This isn't for me, this is to uplift, to learn, earn, and return, so that Pakistan continues to bring those people over to Canada and different parts of the world and bring that light. Because every single person that's in this room today, they are a light in the life of those people overseas. We have the opportunity, it is our test, and I want to start by asking, who here, or how many people, I would like to get 3 hands up for this, 3 to 5 hands, that will sponsor 2 schools. 2 schools. Maybe I'll move to the center so I can see everybody a little bit better. Is that who here today says, you know what, I will take it upon myself. I will make sure that I reach my bare minimum. What is the bare minimum? We're here, we're privileged. We're privileged, we know we're gonna get food on the table today. We know we have a car that we're gonna get to, that there's a heater in there, that you can go home. You have your kids that you know are getting an education, that they are the future, that will learn, earn, and return back, and continue to support these programs, and these programs will magnify. If I can get a couple hands up to say, you know what, I will be the person that will start this initiative today. I know our hearts are in other places as well too. Dr. Zahid, thank you so much. Thank you for all that you do for our community, and for all that you and your family do for our community. Arshad Mahmood, Uncle, thank you so much. Mr. Mike Shea. So we're at 150 students so far, right? So this is 2 schools each? 2 schools. And the volunteers will come to you. Is there one other person? I would love to get one more hand, and I'll move to the next bracket. If we can get one more hand. Somebody else in the audience today says, you know what, I will make the effort. I will make the intention. It is about making the intention. The intention can be so far so as, you know what, I have a network of people. This network of people that I know will come together and they'll be able to do it. I know 5, 6 people will all give $1,000 each. And we can do it. Okay, is it possible to get one more hand? Should I move to the next section? I will come around afterwards. I'm going to stay till the end today. How many people can support one school? Thank you so much. A second hand right there. A third hand? A third hand right there, table 21. One more over there. Dr. Abdurrahman, the person who truly believes in the youth. The person who has a big hand in shaping my life and also keeping me in check when I get off track. What are we? There's somebody, can someone go to table 21? Can I get a volunteer to go to table 21? Thank you so much. So can we get one more hand? It'd be really good to have, like, you know, a rounded number, 5. This sounds, one more hand right here. 5 and 6. So, anybody else? Yes? I shouldn't have to push it out of you, you know? Like, you know you came here, you know you're gonna give. I'm already anxious being up here. Thank God my dad's not here because he would criticize everything I'm saying, but alhamdulillah. Zainab's keeping track of numbers right now. I should probably keep track right here too. 1 second. Okay. We'll try to, our goal is to not just get to the goal, but inshallah get above the goal. Zainab did an amazing job at presenting you this project. And this project is something that I think we all believe in, and that's why we're here today. And there's young people in the audience, don't worry, your time will also come. I will take the money out of you, Fazan, I see you over there. How many people here today, if we think about it, $1,300 a year, $110 a month. We all know most of the people here today have boycotted Starbucks anyway, so you've saved a little bit of money right there. So now what are you going to do with that? You're going to return that money to make sure that we're educating the next generation so that they can also be our front line. We need to make sure that we strengthen our countries, that they can be that front line that says, you know what, no, I will take a stand. I will take a stand. I will be a protector. So how many people here can say, you know what, for the year, $1,300, $110 a month, I will make that commitment today. We can get a lot more hands. You know what, me, myself, my hand will go up for that. Zainab, you can write my name down. Zainab, mera naam bhi likh do, 10 children. How many other hands do we have? Dr. Naqvi, thank you so much. Back there, I'm going to keep putting people out there. We have 3 so far. I think we should be able to get more. If I can't see you, you can stand up. We need more hands for saying, I will support 10 children. $110 a month. $110 a month. You don't have to pay it all in one lump sum either. $110 a month can make the impact. Ultimately, over here, table 21 again. Table 21 coming through today. What does $110 a month do? This is something that we need to look at. You know, we're making drops in the ocean. We make enough drops, we make waves. Once we make those waves, we make changes in the world. So I'm asking you, we need more hands to go for 10. I'm going to stay at 10 for a little while. We need more hands to go for 10. So we need 6 more people at least, to say, I will support. Shokat Hayat will support, right? Shokat Hayat, thank you so much. This person sitting next to you, I'm sorry, I don't know your name. Wakar will also support. I have no shame, I'll call you out one by one. I'm not asking for myself. You guys can call my mom and dad and complain later, which some people do, but table 19, we're gonna go over to table 19. Kashyap, if you can make your way over to table 19 right here. We need now 5 hands to go up for 10 children, 110, right back there, table 18. We're down to 4 hands. 4 hands. Over there. Is that table number 2? Table number 2. Are you 2 guys doing 1 or 2? 2, okay. So we have 3 left. 3 more individuals or families that say, you know what, I will make the commitment to make sure I'm supporting 10 children. And I'm supporting their education so that they support the next generation. Who else is here that I know? I'm trying to see. It's okay, guys, we can call the people one by one. Wow. One more person anonymously? Is that one school, is that what you're saying? Look at me, guys. I think I don't know what table that is. You're trying to make eye contact with me, but you're trying to stay anonymous, but they'll come forward afterwards. 3 more people is what I need. Uncle from table 25, would you like to support? For 10 children? 10 children, 3 more individuals in this room today will say, I will support 10 children. Yes, back there, table number 11. Okay, that's 1, so now we're down to 2 guys. 2 more people to say, up to $110 a month. Table number 12. Thank you so much. 1 person left. Who wants to be the last person in this? Last person to say, you know what, I will be the person that supports 10 children. Table number 13 again. Jazakallah khair, may Allah reward every single person so far. Now this is where all the hands have to go up. If you've come here today and you haven't donated in the other categories, your hand has to go up. 1 child. You know what, actually, in my part right here, I dropped down to 5. So that means $650, which really comes to $55 a month. And like, for one of Tim Hortons for coffee, like that's $2.79 a coffee, right? Is that $2.79 a coffee? You're not going there anymore either? 5 children. Let's get a bunch of hands to say, you know what, out of $650 for the year, I will support 5 children. Wow, tough crowd today. This usually helps also when my dad is here because I can convince him to raise his hand. 5 children. Okay, if we're not gonna, you know what, we'll skip the 5 children, we'll go down to the 1. I would love to see a lot of hands go up. Every single hand should go up. Even if you've done one in the 25 or the 50 or 2 schools, your hand should go up again. If I can get a show of hands for how many people drove here today. Can I get a show of hands if you drove here today? You drove here today? You drove here today? Okay. How did the rest of you guys get here? You guys didn't drive? I would love to see a show of hands of every single person that drove here today. Fazan, did you drive here today? No? You walked here? Yeah? That's still good. You can still raise your hand for Fazan. You know what? You're the upcoming youth. That's fine. Fazan will do 1 child. If you have the guarantee of a warm meal every single day of this week, you know that your stomach is going to be full, you can turn the heat on in your house, your kids are safe, that you're sending your kids to school and they're going to come back, you know that especially tomorrow morning, tomorrow's a school day, I think there's no PD day or anything like that. Tomorrow you will send your kids to school. I would love to see a show of hands today to say, I will sponsor 1 child. Guys, 1 child, I'm not asking for a lot. I'm not that person that likes to come down, walk around. How many people would like to sponsor 1 child?
I would like to add that 1 child is $11 a month. Just $11 a month, and you can educate that child for a month.
We have someone at table 12. Table 12, over there, 1 person. Table 3, 4, 5. Let's bring some attention to this side of the room. Guys, we need more people to raise their hands up for one. If you want to remain anonymous, that's fine too. But when you raise your hand, you also encourage other people. If we can get more people to say, I will sponsor 1 child a month. Do you see hands? This one light is shining really bright in my face, okay? Okay guys, good news. We're $1,000 away from our target. $1,000 away from our target. What does that mean? That we as a community, we've come together. Here you go. That we're going to come together again. We're at 79,000. Those that have sponsored schools and us as a community, you can name the school after yourself, your loved ones, someone who's no longer here. Make it as a form of sadaqah jariyah as well too. That we're $1,000 away. Who will be that person that says, you know what, I will be that person that will close off this? There's someone at the very back over there behind Dr. Naved that says, Dr. Naved, is that person raising their hand at the laptop? No, we're not raising it. You're just doing a data entry. She will raise her hand, she'll be doing the last 1,000. So we have reached our goal today. But inshallah, we surpass and support more kids. Rahman. What? Guys, Rizwan Rahman, mashallah, first of all. The person who gets the privilege of dealing with all the community work that Dr. Rahman does. So, and also makes really good Rice Krispies squares. They're really good. I just want you guys to all know they're something that makes my stomach really happy. Dr. Rizwan Rahman, thank you so much. And the whole Rahman family for all that you do. And Shafqat Uncle, I know he did it anonymously, but it's just fun. It's just like, I just like to bug him. He's like, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. So yeah, I want to thank you all. I want to thank you all for your presence. May Allah reward you, may Allah accept from you. May you continue to give back to those in need. Your test today is a test every single day that we have to think as to how we spend to make sure that when we're spending, are we spending to give back as well too? Because when you give back, when you return, Allah will return in your life. And I guarantee that in your Jazakallah khair. I want to thank the whole Takmil community. I want to thank our patron of honor, Mike Sheikh, for being out here today. I know sometimes it's difficult to come out, but thank you for continuing to support our community. And inshallah, we get to have a blessed rest of the evening, and someone really honorable is going to speak after me. So thank you so much for supporting me. I love doing this for Zainab, but otherwise I would like to stay in the background. So thank you so much. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you so much everyone for your support in making dreams of education a reality. We just have one part left, and afterwards we will get our online guests who are over there in Pakistan early morning just waiting to talk to all of you. And those surprise guests will be soon taking them on screen, and you can get inspiration and motivation. I'll request Saima to auction these beautiful calligraphies and painting. I'll also request Zoha Rafiq, who actually made these two calligraphies, beautiful calligraphies, and she will share what inspired her to make these calligraphies. Zoha, can you join us with her? Saima, over to you.
Assalamu alaikum Pakistan. Ek dafa aur assalamu alaikum Pakistan. Thank you so much for coming over tonight. We are honored to have you all here. हमारे पास एक बहुत खूबसूरत सी पेंटिंग है राइट साइड पे, that one, उसकी ऑक्शन के लिए मुझे $500 से स्टार्ट करना है. The painting is made by Dr. Salma Jadavji. She is a medical doctor by profession. यहाँ पर वो रेडियो प्रोग्राम भी होस्ट करती हैं 94.7 से, डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस भी जानती हैं, और उनका पैशन जो है वो है पेंटिंग और आर्ट के थ्रू लोगों की हेल्प करना. लास्ट ईयर में सलमा जी ने बहुत खूबसूरत पेंटिंग बनाई थी हमारे लिए, और इस साल भी उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत से पिक्चर बनाई है. If you see the picture, you can see a mom and a child. तो ऑक्शन में स्टार्ट करूँगी $500 से. $500. Who wanted to take it for $500? I know this picture is worth of $1,000 minimum, and I will sell it. Very good job. We have Arshad Bhai for $500. Amazing. Now, who wants to beat him? I would say $600. Who wants to have it for $600? Amazing. Shaukat Bhai, as always, a big round of applause. हमारे बहुत बड़े डोनर हैं video should I watch? $700. Who wants to bring it home for $700? Right or left? I see some beautiful ladies who may be wanting to collect the picture. Ladies, I said. $700. मशहूर भाई के पास एक स्कूल है already. $700 on my left. एक announcement में छोटी सी बना दूं कि अगर कोई $1,000 में इसको buy करता है तो $450 वो CRA से वापस ले सकता है. Being a tax person, I can guide you. So technically, person will be paying $550. Now, who wants to take it for $700? $700, maybe this side. $700 free. $700 too. $700 too again, because I'm going to sell it more. No one? हम वो कौम है जिसकी इब्तिदा इकरा से हुई थी. स्पेंडिंग के सारे पैसे बच्चों की एजुकेशन के लिए जाएंगे. किसी बच्चों के लिए उम्मीद की किरण बने. $700 too again. I guess $700 पे मुझे क्लोज करना पड़ेगा. तो शौकत भाई प्लीज आइए और $700 में अपनी पिक्चर लीजिए.
मेरी मीटिंग तो 600 की है ना, 700 तो आपने
हम आपको 700 में से आधे CRA से वापस लेके देंगे. आप हमारे ऑफिस आइए. Thank you so much. Shaukat Bhai is always the first person. I highly appreciate his help. इन्होंने स्कूल भी स्पॉन्सर किया है और हमेशा एक कॉल पे आते हैं. Thank you so much everybody once again. मुझे बहुत खुशी हुई. Thank you so much again. Here comes Zoha Rafiq. Dr. Fiza की बहुत प्यारी बेटी है. She is very nice child. और जोहा बहुत खूबसूरती से इतनी मेहनत से ये 2 पिक्चर्स बना के लाई है. अल्लाह ताला का नाम और मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम का नाम. तो over to Zoha. She just will introduce herself.
Assalamualaikum. So I'm Zoha. I drew inspiration from the circular panels of the Hagia Sophia in Turkey, where I visited in 2016. The second I saw the calligraphy, I fell in love with its profound beauty. The Allah piece with its intricate strokes and the Muhammad piece resonating with elegance are a dedication to that unforgettable experience, blending traditional and contemporary expression in a meaningful artistic journey.
Thank you so much, Zoha Rafiq. I hope you got some inspiration from this beautiful child. So I will start the auction from $500. Who wants to take these 2 beautiful pictures in $500? There we go. What's your name, please? Rizwana. Rizwana said she just wanted to bring it for $500. I just want to see who can pay more and make it a beautiful art piece of your living room. It's going to draw attention of everybody, I'm sure. $600 from our beloved Kohaver. $600 for these 2 beautiful pictures, a piece of art. Is there anyone who can pay more? I see everybody looking around though. Maybe the neighbor wants it. $600? Do we have anyone who can pay $700 at least? Anyone? $700? Is there anyone who can pay more than $800? $800. Still. Amazing. Beeline Financial again, $1,000. $1,000. Is there anyone who wants to pay more than $1,000? So I guess I should close. $1,000, 3. $1,000, 2. Anyone on my right or left or in front? Should I close? $1,000, done. So these two beautiful paintings will go to Simon, which is CEO of Beeline Financial. Thank you so much, Simon.
Thank you, Simon. इतनी एनर्जी, भरपूर एनर्जी के साथ she made sure कि इन paintings पे जो effort की गई है, it pays off and make possible education for these children. And now we are at the most awaiting moment of our program. पाकिस्तान में सुबह के तकरीबन 8 के करीब टाइम हो रहा है और हमारे जो दो स्पेशल मेहमान हैं, गेस्ट हैं, वो हमारे साथ ऑनलाइन हैं. And they will be talking with you and addressing our audience. जो हमारे पहले मेहमान हैं, बहुत खास मेहमान हैं. We hope and we wish कि वो हमें join कर सकते, but due to some reasons वो नहीं कर पाए. So it's my pleasure to introduce our first special guest, Wasi Shah. He's a well-known Pakistani Urdu poet and author of many popular dramas, columnist, writer, journalist, and educationist. Thank you so much, Wasi Shah, for joining us early morning. And वो आपको देख भी सकते हैं, आप सबको हमारी एक volunteer जो हैं, वो उसी फोन के ऊपर आप सबको भी connect कर रही हैं. So I'll have him online. Can I have him online? हम उनको सुन नहीं पा रहे अभी.
कहीं से कोई भी एक मौके हो पाकिस्तान.
Can you try it? आप दोबारा बात करेंगे प्लीज. तो हम आपको सुन सकते हैं. Bahan, can you tell our guests that we can now hear him? So this is the magic room जहाँ पर सारे हमारे tech staff और हमारे volunteers हैं. I understand पाकिस्तान में इंटरनेट के भी, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के भी मसाइल हैं. But these are the people जो कि हमारे national heroes हैं, हमारा treasure हैं. They give us inspiration and motivation. So I hope जब तक हम इस technical issue को resolve कर दें, you may with us and soon we'll be able to hear.
Saida can join first.
So my tech team is saying कि meanwhile जो हमारी second special guest हैं वो भी online हैं और आप उनको screen पर देख सकते हैं. डॉक्टर आरिफा सईदा जहरा हमारे साथ पिछले साल पहले fundraiser में डॉक्टर आरिफा मौजूद थी. She was here with us. It was an honor and privilege कि वो हमारे साथ जो हैं in person मौजूद थी. Even for this year we wanted कि वो हमें join कर सकती. She did travel to Canada, but because of some health issues
मुझे महसूस करनी है कि जो अच्छा हम दोनों नहीं सुन पा रहे हैं अपनी आवाज
आपकी आवाज मुझे आती है बस इतना सा और वो पीछे का शोर है लेकिन बड़ा आवाज बिल्कुल वाज़ेह नहीं है शाह साहब ना बात समझ में आ रही है मेरा सलाम कबूल कीजिए पाकिस्तान से इस गैलरी में मौजूद तमाम मेहमानों के लिए जिनके दिल दूसरों के लिए धड़कते हैं मैं मेरे दोनों मोहतरमा जनाब खान साहिबा की और जनाब अली इमाम से साहब की और वसीम साहब की वसीम अब्बास साहब की कि उन्होंने मुझे फिर ये एजाज़ दिया कि मैं एक दफ़ा आपसे बात कर सकूँ और मौजूद वही है जो आपके इंतहाई दिल एहसास और अमल के करीब है और मेरे जैसे की ज़िंदगी भर उसकी बात करते हैं मौजूद तालीम का है और मौजूद तरबियत का है बहुत शर्मिंदगी होती है आपसे ये कहते हुए कि 76 साल की तारीख के बाद हम अभी तक 52% आपके नौजवानों के लिए जिंदगी कभी खानगी तक पहुँच पाए खानगी और तालीम के दरमियान एक फासला है और तालीम और इल्म के दरमियान जिंदगी भर का फासला है और ये फासले अगर कोई चीज़ मिटाती है तो उसे हम तरबियत कहते हैं तालीम लफ्ज़ है तरबियत उसे मानी होती है तालीम वादा है तरबियत उसको पूरा करने का इम्कान करती है मेरा ख्याल है मुझसे ज़्यादा आपका दिल टूटता है वहाँ बैठकर कि उन बच्चों को जिन्हें इस वक्त कहीं ना कहीं स्कूल में पढ़ना चाहिए था वो अपनी ज़िंदगी से बेखबर और सिर्फ अपनी महरूमियों से बाखबर जिंदगी गुजारते हैं मुझे यकीन है कि आप समझते हैं कि इसमें जो आपका हिस्सा है या जो मुझे जैसे नाचीज़ का हिस्सा है वो अपनी जगह बहुत बड़ा है चाहे वो दिखने में महसूस करने में छोटा लगता हो पिछले साल हाजिर हुई थी और तकमील से कुछ वाक़ियत हुई थी कि वो किस तरह काम करते हैं और लुत्फ़ ये आया था कि आज के ज़माने के जो नए खिलौने हैं जिसे हम टेक्नोलॉजी कहते हैं उनके ज़रिए से हम किस तरह पैवस्त होके एक बेहद मुस्बत बात कर सकते हैं मुझे नसीहत करना नहीं आता इसलिए कि मेरा दिल दुखता है नसीहत तो वो साहिबान इख्तियार करते हैं जिनके पास अक्ल और अक्ल को सामने लाने के तमाम ज़राए मौजूद होते हैं मैं आप लोगों को मुबारकबाद देना चाहती हूँ जो थोड़ा बहुत मुझे आपका इल्म है कि आप किस तरह उन बच्चों तक पहुँचते हैं और मेरा दिल किस कदर खुश होता है जब उन बच्चों में मुझे बच्चियों की बहुत शक्ल नजर आती है अफसोस है कि ये कोई इतना मुश्किल काम न था कि हम न कर पाते लेकिन मैं इसके लिए एक बात आप जैसे साहिबान इल्म और तजुर्बे से कहना चाहूँगी और ख़ास तौर पर ये कहना चाहूँगी कि बाहर से बैठ के दूर से जब कोई मंजर देखते हैं तो उसकी बारीकियाँ हमारी समझ में आने लगती हैं 76 बरस हो गए, 76 years, कि हम सिर्फ एक नारा लगा रहे हैं इक़्तिसादी तरक्की का, इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट। आप में से बहुत से लोग इस वक्त वहाँ इकोनॉमिक्स की साहिबाने इल्म मौजूद हैं और वो शायद मेरी इस बात को, मामूली सी बात को समझेंगे कि इक़्तिसादी तरक्की उस वक्त तक नहीं हो सकती जब तक माशरती तरक्की नहीं। माशरती तरक्की में पहली चीज़ मेरे और आपकी बुनियादी हुकूक हैं। उन बुनियादी हुकूक में पहली चीज़ मेरा और आपका जानने का, सीखने का, समझने का हक है, बोलने का हक है, महसूस करने का हक है, और अगर कोई राय दे सके तो राय देने का भी हक है। यहाँ एक बात और आपसे इजाफा करना चाहूँगी कि राय का मतलब ये नहीं होता कि आप मुझसे मुत्तफिक हैं और मैं बिल्कुल आपकी हर बात पर आमन्ना ज़तमना कह रही हूँ। राय के मानी तो ये होते हैं कि एक ही मौजू पर, एक ही मसले पर, दुनिया की एक ही बात पर 2 नहीं, 10 नहीं, लाखों लोग किस तरह सोचते हैं और उनके सोचने में ये मेरा ईमान है कि भलाई ज़रूर होती है। नवीद इमाम सैयद साहब का कमाल है और उनके बाकी वफ़ा का कि तकमील में वो एक दूसरे की बात सुनकर सिर्फ अंदाज़ा नहीं लगाते, वो इस बात को खोल कर देखते हैं कि कम से कम में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या किया जा सकता है। और मुझे तो जब से मैंने जाना है, मुझे ये जानकर खुशी होती है कि तमाम आप लोग जो कैलगरी में रहते हैं या जो शुमाली अमेरिका में, रियासत हाय मुत्तहिदा अमेरिका में रहते हैं, वो किसी तरह के दरीग नहीं करते। खुदा ने उन पर मेहरबानी की है और वो उन पर मेहरबानी करते हैं जिन तक महरूमी उनके हक उनकी पहुँचे नहीं रहती। इस हक के बाद जानने का हक, बोलने का हक, महसूस करने का हक। जो दूसरा हक है हमारा वो यह है कि हमें बराबर का इंसाफ मिले। इंसाफ के अलावा कोई मीज़ान नहीं है जो इंसानी हुकूक को आगे ले जा सके। इंसाफ के मानी अदालतें नहीं हैं मेरे ख्याल में। सिर्फ इंसाफ के मानी रवैये हैं कि जब हम अपनी ज़िंदगी के मुताल्लिक़ सोचते हैं तो उन लोगों का पहला सुख ख्याल में आना चाहिए जिनके कदम आसानियों तक आसानियाँ पैदा करना मेरी और आपकी जिम्मेदारी है, क्योंकि हमें वैसे इंसान हमसे ये कह दिया गया कि अपना हक अदा करो, दूसरों के हक उन तक पहुँचा कर। तो एक मंजिल तालीम की बाखबर होना हुई, दूसरी तालीम मंजिल की दूसरों को शामिल करना हुई, और तीसरी मंजिल तालीम की ये हुई कि उस माशरे में कोई तफरीक नहीं होगी। एक रियासत का शहरी अपने बुनियादी हुकूक में बराबर का शहरी है, चाहे उसके वसाइल कम है या ज़्यादा, उसकी ज़बान हमसे मुख्तलिफ है, उसका लहजा मुख्तलिफ है, वो उसका मज़हब मुख्तलिफ है, मगर वो मेरे शहर का, मेरे मुल्क का, मेरी ज़ात का हिस्सा होता है। मैं समझती हूँ तरबियत का एक बड़ा काम ये है कि तालीम से तासुब को ख़त्म कर देती है। तरबियत खुद पसंदी को ख़त्म कर देती है। तरबियत इस बात की दावत देती है कि जियो और जीने दो, और जिन तक ज़िंदगी पहुँचने में बहुत देर कर रही है उन तक ज़िंदगी का हाथ पकड़ के उनका आमना सामना करना। आप آپ لوگ تو بہت سرخرو لوگ ہوں گے، میرے جیسے شرمسار ہوں گے کہ یہ کہتے نہیں تھکتے کہ ہماری 52% آبادی صرف خواندہ ہے، اور خواندہ آپ جانتے ہیں کہ اس کی کتنی آسان ترکیب ہے۔ پھر ہمیں یہ شکایت ہے کہ ہم خوش نہیں۔ میں آپ سے اعتراف کرتی ہوں کہ ہم پاکستان میں اس وقت ایک خوف زدہ معاشرے میں زندہ ہیں۔ خوف کے عالم میں انصاف نہیں ہوتا، خوف کے عالم میں حق برابر کے نہیں رہتے، خوف کے عالم میں اپنی ذات کے علاوہ کوئی دوسری ذات نظر نہیں آتی۔ سب سے پہلے میرا خیال ہے جہاں میں ہوں اور جہاں آپ ہیں، دامیں درمیں سخنیں، اس خوف کو مٹھانا۔ جب تک خوف دل میں رہتا ہے ہم کوئی نیا کام کرنے سے، نئی بات کہنے سے، نیا قدم اٹھانے سے گھبراتے رہتے ہیں، اور یہ گھبراہٹ اس بات کی دلیل ہے کہ ایک معاشرے کے افراد کے درمیان اعتبار اور اعتماد کا رشتہ کمزور پڑ رہا ہے۔ پروردگار آپ سب لوگوں کو خوش رکھے اور آپ کی نیتوں کو اس سے زیادہ شفاف کرے کہ آپ یہ جانے بغیر کہ جو کچھ آپ کا حصہ ہے وہ کہاں پہنچ رہا ہے، ایک دوسرے پر یہ اعتبار کرتے ہیں کہ جہاں بھی پہنچ رہا ہے صحیح پہنچ رہا ہے۔ یہ جو احتیاط ہے زندگی کی، یہ خوشی کی بنیاد ہوتی ہے۔ ہم نے احتیاط کو خوف میں بدل دیا۔ احتیاط میں انسان سب کچھ کر گزرنے کو تیار ہوتا ہے، لیکن اس اعتماد کے ساتھ کہ اس کی بات ضائع نہیں ہوگی۔ خوف میں اس سے یہ اعتبار چھین جاتا ہے۔ ہم جب کسی کو زندگی کا روشن راستہ دکھانے کی کوشش کرتے ہیں تو اس کو اس کا اعتبار واپس کر رہے ہوتے ہیں۔ اس کا اعتبار اس کی اپنی ذات کی صلاحیتوں پر، اس کا اعتبار اپنے ارد گرد کے رہنے والوں پر، اور اس کا اعتبار ان لوگوں پر جو اس کی زندگی کا انتظام کرنا چاہتے ہیں۔ زندگی کے انتظام میں جو سامان چاہیے وہ ظاہر سے زیادہ باطن کا ہے، اندر کی دنیا کو روشن کرنا ہے۔ افسوس یہ ہوا ہے کہ ہمارے یہاں آپ بڑے خوش نصیب جگہ رہتے ہیں جہاں تعلیم کے معنی ابھی بھی کچھ جاننا، حاصل کرنا اور دوسروں تک پہنچانا ہے۔ آپ کے یہاں تعلیم کے معنی ابھی بھی زندگی کی خدمت کے لیے۔ ہم نے تعلیم کے معنی اس معاشرے میں بڑی حد تک بدل دیے ہیں، اور وہ صرف روزگار کے لیے۔ روزگار بہت ضروری ہے، زندگی کو روزگار چاہیے، لیکن روزگار سب کچھ نہیں۔ روزگار چاہیے، روزگار زندگی نہیں۔ زندگی اس شعور کا نام ہے کہ انسان اپنے آپ پر ایک نظر رکھ کے خود کو پہلے سے بہتر کر سکے۔ یہ مواقع کتاب دیتی ہے، اور کتاب کے لفظ کچھ نہیں ہوتے سوائے اس کے کہ وہ زندگی کے ان پردوں کو ہٹا سکیں جو کہیں ان کے نہ جاننے میں چھپے رہ گئے۔ آپ جن بچوں کے ہاتھ میں لفظ دے رہے ہیں وہ لفظ نہیں، آپ ان بچوں کو زندگی کے معنی دے رہے ہیں۔ آپ ان بچوں کو یہ سمجھا رہے ہیں کہ یہ جو ایک وحشت ناک ہماری آبادی کی شرح ہے کہ ہم 27 کروڑ ہو رہے ہیں، نیا ایک پیدوش آبادی کا شمار ہو رہا ہے، وہ 23 سے 27 کی باتیں کر رہے ہیں۔ مجھے بتائیے وسائل کم ہوں، ہر طرح کے وسائل کم ہوں، مگر ایک وسیلے کو کم مت ہونے دیجیے ایک دوسرے کا خیال کرنے کے۔ مجھے معلوم ہے آپ کی زندگی کا سفر آسان نہیں ہوگا، لیکن اتنا آسان ضرور ہوگا کہ کسی کی مشکل زندگی میں اس کی انگلی پکڑ کے اس کو راستے پر چلا دے۔ تعلیم کے لیے درسگاہیں ہیں، تربیت کے لیے ساتھی چاہیے۔ لفظوں کے معنی کھولنے والے ساتھی ہوں تو پھر تعلیم کے اصل پس منظر سے ایک معاشرے کی ترقی کا پس منظر پیش منظر ہو جاتا ہے۔ میں مبارکباد دیتی ہوں، آپ ہر سال اپنے حصے سے زیادہ اس راستے کو روشن کرنے کی فکر میں ہیں جس کے لیے ہم پیدا کیے گئے تھے۔ پروردگار نے ہم پر یہ واضح کرنا بہت لازمی سمجھا کہ ہم سیکھنے کے لیے ہیں، ہماری ذات اپنے شعور کو چمکانے کے لیے ہے، ہماری ذات ہمارے احساس کو روشن کرنے کے لیے ہے۔ اور میرے آقا رسول اللہ صلی اللہ علیہ وسلم نے فرمایا کہ میں تمہارا اخلاق سنوارنے کے لیے بھیجا گیا۔ کیا جملہ ہے، کیا بات ہے! گویا تعلیم کی ساری منزل یہ ہے کہ ہمارا جو اخلاق ہے وہ بہتر ہو سکے، اور اخلاق ہمارے رویے ہیں، ہماری گفتگو ہے، اور گفتگو اس بات کی کہ ترقی کے لیے کوئی قدم چھوٹا نہیں ہو سکتا۔ ترقی کے لیے جتنا قدم اٹھایا جائے وہ بڑا ہوگا۔ میں زین خان سے گزارش کر رہی ہوں کہ مجھے وقت کا اندازہ نہ رہے گا، کسی صورت اشارہ کر دیجیے گا کہ میں اپنی بات ختم کر دوں، تاکہ آپ کے جو باقی سارے پروگرام ہیں اس میں کسی طرح کا خلل نہ پڑنا پڑے۔ مجھے تو آپ موقع دیں گے اپنے جیسے مہربانوں سے بات کرنے کا، اور وہ بھی ان دو چیزوں کے لیے جو میرے دل پہ نقش ہیں، اور سب سے زیادہ تربیت۔ آپ یقین مان لیجیے اس بات کا، آپ وہاں رہتے ہیں اس بات کا آپ یقین مانیں گے، تعلیم کی تو شاید ہمارے یہاں کمی نہ ہو، مگر ہم نے تربیت کو درمیان سے نکال دیا، اور تربیت ایک دوسرے کے بغیر نہیں ہوتی۔ جتنے ہم ایک دوسرے سے آشنا ہوتے ہیں، جتنے ایک دوسرے سے ہم واقف ہوتے ہیں، جتنے ہم ایک دوسرے کے لیے درد مندی محسوس کرتے ہیں۔ اور میں یہاں ایک گستاخی کرنا چاہوں گی کہ درد مندی کا اظہار صرف روپیہ پیسہ نہیں، وہ روپیہ پیسہ ایک شگون ہے، وہ روپیہ پیسہ ایک استعارہ ہے کہ جو ہمارے پاس ہے اس میں تمہارا حصہ بھی ہے۔ جب یہ یقین پیدا ہو جاتا ہے کہ ہم حصے دار ہو گئے زندگی میں، ہم حصے دار ہو گئے برابر کی زندگی میں، ہم حصے دار ہو گئے زندگی کے حق پر اپنا حق جتانے کے لیے، تو آپ یقین مانیے ایک نسل نہیں کئی نسلوں کا راستہ روشن ہوتا ہے۔ میرا خیال ہے کہ مجھے اب اجازت لے لینا چاہیے۔ اب 15 منٹ کا وقت مجھے دیا گیا تھا، مجھے لگ رہا ہے کہ میں اپنی رو میں اور آپ کے صبر میں شاید آپ سے زیادہ باقی رہی ہوں۔ اس بات کا مجھے اس وقت تھوڑا سا احساس ہے کہ وجودی طور پر آپ کے درمیان موجود نہیں، مگر یقین مانیے ذہنی سطح پر، احساس کی سطح پر اور اپنے تشکر اور ممنونیت کے لحاظ سے میں آپ کے درمیان موجود ہوں، اور میری دعا یہ ہے کہ پروردگار آپ کے تمام راستے آسان کرے، اور اس ملک میں رہنے والے بچوں کی آنکھوں میں تربیت اور تعلیم دونوں کی روشنی آ جائے۔ میں آپ کی بےحد ممنون ہوں، شکر گزار ہوں۔ آپ نے مجھے اپنے درمیان تصویریں رکھا، یہ بھی بہت بڑا بات۔ آپ مجھے کچھ چہرے دیکھنے کو نظر آ رہے ہیں، میرے لیے یہ بھی تقویت کا باعث ہے۔ جناب نوید امام سید صاحب، زینب خان صاحبہ، میرا انتہائی دلی قلبی شکریہ قبول کیجیے۔ نوازش اجازت دیجیے۔ خدا حافظ۔
سیدہ زہرا اگر وہ پوری رات بھی بات کرتی رہیں تو آئی تھنک وی کین لسن ٹو ہر. ہمارے درمیان بہت کم ایسے لوگ رہ گئے ہیں جو کہ زندگی کی فلسفی کو اتنی خوبصورتی سے اتنے خوبصورت انداز میں اور الفاظ میں بیان کرتے ہیں. اینڈ وی ٹرولی مس ہر ایز ویل جب وہ ہمارے ساتھ ان پرسن موجود تھیں. سو اگین اے بگ راؤنڈ آف اپلاز فار ڈاکٹر عاطفہ سیدہ زہرا, ہمارے نیشنل ٹریجر بھی ہیں اور یہ ریئر جیمز ہیں ہمارے درمیان. نیکسٹ آئی ول ریکویسٹ وسیع شاہ, ویل نون پاکستانی اردو پوئٹ, آتھر ہیں, بہت سارے پاپولر ڈراماز کے کالمنسٹ ہیں, رائٹر ہیں, جرنلسٹ ہیں اینڈ ایجوکیشنسٹ ہیں, اور وہ بھی ہمارے ساتھ پاکستان سے موجود ہیں ارلی مارننگ, اینڈ ہی ول ایڈریس دی آڈینس.
بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. مجھے آپ کو میسیج آیا اس سے میں یہ تصور کرتا ہوں کہ مجھے اپنی بات کا آغاز کرنا ہے. محترمہ زینب صاحبہ اور وسیم صاحب کا شکریہ, اور خاص طور پر میں جو بورڈ ممبرز ہیں آپ کے ڈاکٹر نوید صاحب, نوید سید صاحب, ڈاکٹر فضا رفیق صاحبہ اور محترم آصف نوید صاحب اور ڈسٹنگوشڈ گیسٹ جو وہاں تشریف فرما ہیں, اور اگر آن لائن میں کچھ لوگ دیکھ رہے ہیں اس کو میرا سلام, مجھے السلام علیکم. جو تکمیل کینیڈا کام کر رہا ہے, میں ایک دین کے, سماج کے, لٹریچر کے, ہسٹری کے طالب علم کی حیثیت سے سمجھتا ہوں کہ دنیا میں یہی وہ کام ہے جو کرنے والا ہے. آپ سوچ رہے ہوں گے کہ ٹیکنالوجی کے اس دور میں, سائنس کے اس دور میں, اے آئی کے اس دور میں اپنی بات کہاں سے شروع کرتا ہوں. اور یہاں تک کہ جب معاشرے آپس میں جڑ کے رہتے ہیں, اور جیسے کہ ابھی معرفہ سیدہ زہرا فرما رہی تھی, تربیت جو ہے تو اس کی اہمیت جو ہے وہ تعلیم سے بھی سوا ہے, کیوں تعلیم کے جو ہے بے پناہ ہے. ایسے ماحول میں سماجی ترقی کے, روحانی ترقی کے, وہ سارے کے سارے ذرائع جو ہیں وہ تعلیم سے ہی ہے. تعلیم جو ہے ہم سب سے آشنا ہے تجربہ ہے اپنا عوام سے, پاکستانی بیٹیوں سے تعلق رہتا ہے. میرا خیال یہ ہے کہ جو فکر ہے بچے جو ہیں وہ ہمارے اسکول سے باہر ہیں, تو آپ یہ ذرا تصور کیجیے اس کی کئی پہلو ہیں. ایک تو بچے آپ کے اسکول سے باہر ہوں, اور ایک تو ان کو آپ تعلیم سے آشنا کر رہے ہو, اور پھر آپ انہیں تربیت جو ہے وہ بھی دینے میں ناکام ہے, اور اس کا نتیجہ یہ نکلتا ہے کہ ان کے پاس جو بنیادی یہ مجھے کہا تھا کہ اور کوئی ایشوز میں ٹیکسٹ بیکاز میرا گھر میں اپنی بات اچھا مجھے آپ دوبارہ بتا دیتے اور بڑی کوشش میں جی شکریہ. میں کہاں پر تھا, یہ جواب دیتے ہیں تعلیم نہیں دیتے ہیں تو آپ اپنا جو بنیادی حق ہے شہری کی فرض جو ہے ایک شہری کی حیثیت سے ایک انسان کی حیثیت سے ہم وہ ادا نہیں کر رہے. ریاست وہ فرض جو ہے وہ ادا نہیں کر رہی. جو ریاست کی مجموعہ ہے سماجی معاہدے ہے اپنے عوام کا میرے ریاست تو کہیں نہ کہیں اس میں ہم بھی ذمہ دار ہیں. ہم اگر اپنا فرض ٹیکس کی صورت میں عدالت بھی کرتے ہیں جو کہ ہم دیکھتے ہیں کہ ہم ادا نہیں کر پاتے ہیں اس طریقے ریاست پر یہ دباؤ نہیں ڈالتے ہیں نظر نہیں رکھتے ہیں کہ ریاست جو ہے وہ ایک مناسب ترین رقم جو ہے وہ تعلیم پر خرچ کر سکے, تعلیم کے لیے مختلف کر سکے. وہ بھی سمجھتا ہوں کہ میں دیتا ہوں اور وہ جو وقت ہے وہ ہم کو نہیں لے بنیادی فرض ادا نہیں. اس کے نتائج کیا ہوتے ہیں؟ یہ 3 کروڑ بے روزگار بے تربیت
So due to technical reasons we couldn't hear him, but of course unke best wishes and Takmil ke liye he wanted to share some poetry as well. But thank you so much Vasisha for joining us and trying your best to share your thoughts, your views, your opinions on education. So we have reached to the end of the program. Once again, thank you very much for your support. Very heartfelt gratitude to our event meta sponsor Asim Naveed for extending this support, to our media partners as well and all the ambassadors. For the concluding remarks, I would like to invite one individual who helped me understand the philosophy of life, helped me realize the potentials that I have and helped me become a better person. So I would like to invite the chair of the Takmil Khanda board, Dr. Naveed Imam Sayyed, for the concluding remarks.
السلام علیکم. بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. میں اس کے نام سے کرتا ہوں ابتدائی سخن. ضمیر کن سے اگاتا ہے جو زمین و زمن, اسی کے دست کرم سے جہاں میں بڑھتا ہے تمام صبح کا سونا, تمام رات کا دھن. وہی تو ہے جو ہواؤں کو دے کے اذن خرام समंदरों की जबी पर उभरता है शिकन, बादस खुदा वजूद तुई या रहमत आलम, उस रहमत आलम का कसीदा कहूँ क्यों कर, जो बहरे इनायात भी हो अब्रे करम भी, क्या उसके लिए नजर करूँ जिसकी सना में सजदे में है अल्फाज भी, सतरें भी, कलम भी. Like Sheikh Saab, our honorable guest, he has a philosophy: learn, earn, and return. My motto is that for the 3rd grade, you first read to learn, and then you learn to read. And I think this is something that's really important that Takmil is doing. But at this moment, I would really like to point out and request everyone to observe 1 minute silence for those children who have been targeted, assassinated, and killed in Gaza. There were 7,000 children who have been killed in Gaza. Unfortunately, we cannot do anything for them. And it is really the tyranny and also the unfortunate situation with our ummah, which is split in many ways. As we learn, Allama Iqbal, he said some time ago, कि मनफियत एक है, इस कौम की नुकसान भी एक ही सबका नबी, दीन भी, ईमान भी एक, हरम पाक भी, अल्लाह भी, कुरान भी एक. क्या बड़ी बात थी होते जो मुसलमान भी एक, फिरका बंदी है कहीं और कहीं जाते हैं, क्या ज़माने में पनपने की यही बातें हैं. देखिए, you know, there is an element that I would also like to add to it, and which is often gets ignored in Pakistan. एक नस्ल की जहालत दूसरी नस्ल की रिवायत बन जाती है, और फिर तीसरी नस्ल का अकीदा बन जाती है. तो वो कौम के जो जिसकी इब्तिदाई इक़रा बिस्मिक अल्लज़ी खलक़ से हुई थी, it is dangling at the bottom of the food chain. There are 22.9 million children in Pakistan who have been out of schools. They've never seen a single school building. And if nothing goes into the pipeline, nothing comes out at the other end. You can imagine that educating these children have become absolutely pivotal and essential for all of us. And at the day of judgment, we will be held accountable, not only to the founders of Pakistan, but also the one who brought the message of Iqra Bismika Allazi Khalaq. I think all of you who have come here together to support Takmil, we owe you a huge debt of gratitude. May Allah enhance your rizq and your tawfiqat. Let's continue this moment. No child should be left alone and uneducated in Pakistan, because this will be the burden that will continue to keep us from progressing and moving forward. So thank you again. Thank you, Zainab, and the entire Takmil team. And congratulations to MDI and also to Mike Sheikh Saab, who has really done phenomenal for our collective good. May Allah bless him too and also enhance his rizq and tawfiqat. Once again, thank you very much. I know that, having listened to two bright and brilliant people, I am standing between what they said and then the food. So I have to make sure that I call it quit. Thank you very much again, and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you very much, Dr. Naveen, and we have come to an end for the program. Thank you very much to all the board members of Takmil, Dr. Naveen, Dr. Fiza, our ambassadors, Saima Arshad, Asmaira Usman, Mashmood Qazi Saab, Imran Arai, Rizwan Arai, Ruxana Jahangir, Dr. Afira Naz, Alina Bhatti, Mahmeen Muiz, Huzaifa Zain, Hassan Bukhari, Rubina and Yusra. Behind all of this role, they put in their selfless efforts and dedication to make sure that you could have this event and we can make these dreams of education a reality. So this brings us to the end of program. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you very much for extending this support. Thank you very much for being light in someone's life, being that hope, giving that opportunity for a child to read and write, that Iqra. You are making that possible. You will make that possible for these children. So again, a big round of applause for this event that is together with your support. So the dinner is ready. It is served. I will request all the volunteers and ambassadors, our patron-in-chief, all the board members to be here, join us for the group photos. Also, Asim Naveen Bhai, our event mega sponsor, and I think now it's time for dinner. So enjoy dinner, and later on, inshallah, we will also announce how many dreams of education are made possible through this event. Thank you once again.